My name is Gemma's Journey Grace. I walk this world in my own pace. I see the colors others miss. I've got a heart you can't dismiss. Some days are loud, some days are bright, but every step I take is mine. I shine my truth in every space. This is Gemma's Journey Grace. I live with autism, and that's my power. I rise up stronger every hour. Don't need your perfect, don't need your doubt. I know who I am, and I'm standing proud. I'm finding my rhythm, my voice, my place. This is Gemma's journey, this is my grace. You might not see what's in my mind, but there's a world of stars behind. I feel the music in the air, I feel the love that's always there. My story's written in my way, no rules to how I shine today. I'm on a path I'm meant to chase. Call me Gemma's Journey Grace. I live with autism, and that's my power. I rise up stronger every hour. Don't need your perfect, don't need your doubt. I know who I am, and I'm standing proud. I'm finding my rhythm, my voice, my place. This is Gemma's journey, this is my grace. Every challenge, every fight, I keep on moving toward the light. My heart is steady, my dream is clear. I'm not alone, I'm still right here. I live with autism, and that's my power. I grow more fearless every hour. I'm writing my story line by line. This journey's tough, but it's all mine. I'm finding my rhythm, my voice, my place. I'm Gemma's Journey. I am great.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel for this Tuesday morning, afternoon or evening, across where we may be at. And you are getting a second video from me today because I've just seen something on the Express newspaper website about the deputy leader of Reform UK, a certain Mr. Richard Tice. I'm going to read you the article. I will link it down below in the video description. It is important that I bring you this breaking announcement. It says, Richard Tice has announced that Reform UK will launch a working group to look at the broken special educational needs and disability SEND system at a press conference this morning. The Reform deputy leader said the SEND system is broken in Britain and Reform are determined to fix it. And that's why I'm announcing today that we are setting up a SEND working group to be chaired by Dame Andrea Jenkins, who has considerable professional and personal experience within this sector. So I'm going to keep scrolling down to where he talks again. Here we go. Richard Tice insists we have to do things better. Richard Tice said, we've got to be constructive about this. We've got to be determined to do things better. We're not going to be silenced on it. We want to embrace it. We want to encourage discussion and we want to enthuse it. I'll leave you with this important point. Nobody is disabled. People are just differently abled. That is the opportunity. That's what we're determined to do. We have to do things better. And then he said Reform counsellors and experts will also join the group, which will produce an interim report in the first quarter of 2026. He's also called for churches to be used for SEND. Richard Tice has said, imagine a system where children don't have to travel in a taxi every day 60 to 90 minutes to a specialist school. Imagine having a specialist school in rural areas within 2 or 3 villages. Imagine For example, using redundant churches 5 days a week that I currently only use 1 day a week. I've literally seen it with my own eyes how successful that this can be. A school in the north of England is renting a church 5 days a week. Imagine specialist schools for differently able children using these churches. What a great thing that would be for the Church of England to show their real leadership. So again, he's promoting the Church of England, which has been known for its dodgy dealings and to cover up certain abuse issues, which I won't go into because YouTube will tell me off. But what? He wants to turn churches into special educational needs and disability schools and believes that nobody is truly disabled. What? I'm sorry. You come from no SEND background. You come from no personal experience. You come from no knowledge. You are a real estate agent and politician. You have no idea what it's like for the parents to have to take their children to these specialist schools and to travel. And you're saying you want them to use a church? Are you kidding me right now? What an insult. What the actual... Are you serious, Richard Tice? What? You want children to travel to churches within 2 to 3 hours of their home when churches are not, one, equipped, two, church leaders are not trained, not qualified to teach SEND children or even send young people or send adults for that matter, and you're wanting them to travel to a church. What? The Church of England have no formal recognition in special educational needs whatsoever. They don't have qualified teachers to be able to put that kind of provision on. Where the hell are you thinking about this? What the hell have you actually seen that's actually going to work to, help children or help adults, And he then goes on to say, Richard Tice has warned that special educational needs disabilities system is broken. The Reform UK deputy leader has told this press conference, at every single level the SEND system is broken, and we at Reform are determined to be at the heart of reforming it and improving it, not only because it affects the councils we're currently running and more councils that we hope to run, but much more importantly, without proper reform, it's the children who don't get the better outcomes and the extra provision they may need. So basically, he's saying that this is a good thing for Reform, this is a good thing for him, and I just can't see where the hell he's getting this provision from. I can't see how any of this is making sense, how he's got any logical footing about this whatsoever. I don't understand, as a politician, where he's getting his facts, his figures, his statistics, his personal experience from. It makes me so angry that he wants to use churches for people with special educational needs and disabilities who have complex needs, who have a wide variety of needs, and you want to put them in a church. One, is he doing this in co-production with people who actually have SEND? Is he actually willing to meet with parents and children and young people and adults who happen to identify as SEND or are being diagnosed with SEND issues and attending SEND provision that are struggling to even get access to SEND provision in the first place, because the UK is in such a dire state of SEND provision at the moment and disability schools. There's not enough to go round. The system is completely broken. I will give him knowledge on that. He is correct. But to advocate using churches and to put children with heightened issues, mental health problems in an environment, it's not practical, it's not right, it's not okay. These teachers and preachers are not qualified to teach these kind of children and young people. What are you thinking? You have no high moral ground whatsoever to make these kind of snap calls, and it's going to be completely dangerous for their state of health, their mental well-being, their safety, their welfare, their parents' welfare. A lot of parents and young people and children will not go into a church. They are the minority group who are isolated. They are the group that aren't welcomed in these church premises. So why all of a sudden now are Church of England welcoming all these SEND educational needs disabilities children and young adults when before they've been completely different? So what's changed now? What's changed from all the decades gone past where it's been campaigning for churches to be open, campaigning for places of religious worship to be open to us, and yet now all of a sudden they want to provide schooling? That doesn't make sense to me. That's not okay. That doesn't fly. That doesn't... What? Since when have you talked to these church leaders? I bet you haven't. Again, these are just political tick boxing exercises for something you think is going to happen, that you're going to force to happen. And it's not right. It's not okay, Richard. You've made no moral ground decisions. You've made no effort to communicate with us or even talk to us about it. And it's completely dangerous. You just completely took this on behalf of your party, on behalf of yourself, on your own selfish ambitions of being a politician. Like, what? And it's not okay. Like you said, you're not going to be silenced. We're encouraging discussion. Like, what? Who are you encouraging discussion with? Who are you in talks with? Who are you supporting? Who are you helping? Are you doing open surgeries, meeting up with people with disabilities? I reckon you're not. Have you gone to schools with people with disabilities in? You probably haven't. Have you been to community groups? You probably haven't. Have you talked to parents? You probably haven't. Have you been to meetings where there's actually physically, mentally, especially educational needs students and young people? No, you probably haven't. You're just expecting this lady to do it all and be part of this report that you said will be out in the first quarter of 2026. What is this report about? What's it going to state? Is it going to help? Is it going to change anything? Probably not. Is it going to help the provision of special educational needs and disability get better? Probably not. Are we going to get more far behind with the state of disability right now? Yes, we probably are. Is this going to help anybody with disabilities whatsoever? And yet you're calling for churches to be used. Like, you're saying how broken it is, and, you know, it's just not right. Like, you can't be making these kind of statements in public in a national media interest for your own political circus. Like, it's just not okay. Like, I will link this article down below in the video description, but it makes me so angry when you're trying to take charge of people like me and my future, my decisions, my health, my mental well-being, and you have no idea what you're doing. You're a politician, you're a real estate agent, you don't know what it's like to work with people with special education needs and disabilities. You have no knowledge, you have no background, you have no lived experience, and it's completely dangerous that you're putting people like me in harm's way for your own political selfish ambition, and it makes me scared for the future of people with learning disabilities and autism and SEND and mental health conditions who are not in school right now, who are not in local community education because they can't. They can't get there because of transport, they can't get there because of money, and you're willing just to throw these children and young adults in churches. No. It's not okay, Richard. It really isn't okay. This is completely damaging, and again, something that's clearly not been thought through by you or the government or your party or anyone that you're potentially talking to. And I hope many parents don't listen to this. I hope many parents get warned up about your party. I can't believe I'm even doing this video. Like, it's just shocking. It's shocking. It's completely outrageous. It's not suitable. It's scary. And to be honest, I can't believe you'd even think about something so immoral. It's just dangerous. It's not right. And I'm just scared for the future of people with disabilities in general. You are a dangerous man. You shouldn't be trusted. Your party shouldn't be trusted. And I don't know what to say or think. Like, I cannot believe what I'm hearing. Like, I just can't believe it. So please like, comment, share and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.